In life, success is not determined by talent alone. It is not determined by how intelligent you are, how lucky you are, or even how many opportunities you have. The true foundation of success lies in one simple yet powerful ability, the ability to discipline your mind. The human mind is a tool of unimaginable potential. It can create, innovate, dream, and conquer. But without discipline, it becomes scattered, distracted, and unproductive. Just as a powerful river without boundaries can flood and destroy everything in its path, an undisciplined mind can lead to wasted time, missed opportunities, and unrealized potential. Disciplining your mind is not about restricting your freedom. It is about channeling your energy in the right direction. Think of your mind as a wild horse. If left uncontrolled, it will run in random directions, exhausting itself and never reaching a destination. But when guided with discipline, the same horse becomes a powerful force, capable of traveling great distances. In the same way, an undisciplined mind wastes energy on distractions, fears, and excuses. A disciplined mind, however, channels that energy into focused action and long-term achievement. The first step to disciplining your mind is awareness. You cannot control what you are not aware of. Most people live on autopilot, letting their minds wander endlessly. They scroll on their phones without purpose, worry about things beyond their control, or get lost in negative self-talk. To discipline your mind, you must first become aware of these patterns. Start paying attention to your thoughts. Notice how often they drift toward unproductive directions. Awareness is like turning on the light in a dark room. It allows you to see clearly and take control. Once you build awareness, the next step is focus. A disciplined mind knows how to focus on one thing at a time. Multitasking is often glorified, but in reality, it scatters attention and reduces productivity. Great minds in history understood the power of focus. Albert Einstein once said, "It's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer." His genius was not in trying to do everything at once, but in dedicating full attention to one challenge until he solved it. To discipline your mind, practice single tasking. When you read, just read. When you work, just work. When you rest, truly rest. By training your mind to stay in the present moment, you sharpen its ability to focus deeply and effectively. Another critical aspect of mental discipline is controlling emotions. Our minds are often hijacked by anger, fear, envy, or doubt. These emotions are natural, but when uncontrolled, they make us impulsive and irrational. A disciplined mind does not deny emotions, but it manages them wisely. Think of a calm warrior who, even in the heat of battle, does not panic. His strength lies not just in his sword, but in his control of his mind. Similarly, in life, situations will test you: criticism, failures, rejections, or unexpected challenges. If you allow emotions to control you, you will react impulsively. But if you discipline your mind, you can pause, breathe, and respond with wisdom. One of the best practices for disciplining the mind is delayed gratification. The human brain is wired to seek instant rewards, sugar, entertainment, social approval, comfort. But success often requires sacrificing short-term pleasure for long-term growth. A student who chooses to study instead of watching TV, an athlete who trains while others rest, or an entrepreneur who works tirelessly while friends party, these are all examples of disciplined minds. They understand that temporary discomfort leads to lasting achievement. Psychologists call this the marshmallow test, where children were offered one marshmallow immediately or two if they could wait. The children who waited grew up to be more successful, proving that self-control and delayed gratification are keys to success. A disciplined mind also practices consistency. Motivation is powerful, but temporary. It comes and goes like the wind. Discipline, however, creates consistency that lasts. A writer who writes daily, even when uninspired, eventually produces great work. A person who exercises regularly, even when tired, builds a strong body. Consistency is the bridge between goals and results. When you discipline your mind to act regardless of mood, you create habits that guarantee success. Remember, motivation gets you started, but discipline keeps you going. Another dimension of mental discipline is guarding your attention. We live in an age of constant distractions, social media, notifications, endless entertainment. Companies fight for your attention because they know attention is the most valuable currency. If you do not discipline your attention, the world will decide where it goes. A disciplined mind sets boundaries, limiting time on social media, turning off unnecessary notifications, and creating focused work sessions. By guarding your attention, you reclaim control of your time and energy, directing them toward what truly matters. Let me share the story of David, a young professional who struggled with focus. Every day he sat down to work, but found himself distracted by his phone, his emails, and even random thoughts. His productivity was low, and his dreams felt distant. One day, his mentor told him, "David, your problem is not lack of intelligence, it's lack of discipline. You are letting your mind be controlled by everything around you instead of controlling it yourself." Inspired, David began small practices of discipline. He started his day with meditation to clear his mind. He created a schedule with dedicated time blocks for deep work. He practiced the no phone rule during important tasks. Slowly but surely, his focus improved, his productivity skyrocketed, and he began achieving results he once thought impossible. David's story shows that the difference between mediocrity and excellence is often just mental discipline. Disciplining your mind also involves positive self-talk. Many people lose battles in life because they lose the battle in their minds first. They tell themselves, "I can't do this," or "I'm not good enough," and those thoughts become their reality. A disciplined mind refuses to entertain self-defeating beliefs. Instead, it replaces them with empowering thoughts. "I can handle this," "I will learn," or "I will succeed." Self-discipline is not only about actions, it is about guarding your thoughts. When you learn to control your inner dialogue, you build resilience and strength to overcome external challenges. Another key is mental toughness. Life will not always go as planned. There will be failures, setbacks, and disappointments. A weak mind crumbles under pressure, but a disciplined mind endures. Mental toughness means training your mind to stay strong, even in adversity. It is the ability to keep moving forward when everything seems against you. Athletes, soldiers, and entrepreneurs all cultivate mental toughness by pushing their limits, embracing challenges, and refusing to quit. Discipline gives you the ability to rise after every fall, stronger than before. One practical way to discipline your mind is through daily routines. Your habits shape your destiny, and routines provide structure that keeps the mind disciplined. Starting your day with a morning routine, exercise, journaling, meditation, or reading sets a powerful tone for the day. Night routines, such as reflecting on the day, planning tomorrow, or practicing gratitude, discipline your mind to stay intentional. Routines create order, and order breeds discipline. Philosophers and leaders throughout history have emphasized mental discipline. The Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius trained his mind daily, reminding himself to control only what is within his power and let go of the rest. Samurai warriors practiced meditation to master their minds before mastering their swords. Modern psychology also confirms that mindfulness, meditation, and self-regulation techniques strengthen mental discipline. Whether ancient wisdom or modern science, the message is clear. Mastering your mind is the path to mastering your life. In conclusion, disciplining your mind is the foundation of all success. It is the ability to focus on what matters, control emotions, delay gratification, stay consistent, guard attention, and remain mentally tough in the face of challenges. A disciplined mind transforms obstacles into opportunities and dreams into reality. Without discipline, talent is wasted, intelligence is scattered, and potential remains locked. But with discipline, even ordinary people can achieve extraordinary results. So, ask yourself today, are you controlling your mind, or is your mind controlling you? The choice is yours. Start small, practice awareness, build routines, focus on one task at a time, and commit to consistency. Over time, your disciplined mind will become your greatest ally, guiding you toward the life you desire. Remember, success is not built in a day, it is built daily. And it all begins with the discipline of your mind.